Shalom, shalom. It's Iran. I'm here with another video for you guys, and this video is going to be pertaining to the dietary laws, right? So over the years, and I think it's going to be this way almost forever, it's been a hot topic. It's been controversial whether we should be keeping the dietary laws that God gave us, or should we, or can we, or are we able to eat whatever we want to eat, right? So I wanted to make a little quick video about this because I feel like people can always find ways to twist the scripture to make it fit whatever agenda that they have. But I want to kind of dig outside the scripture, right? I am a believer that we should be keeping the dietary laws, but I want to go outside of the scripture a little bit to kind of make everything come full circle as why I believe the Most High would want us to keep the dietary laws, right? And I got a little evidence. I'm putting together a little video presentation for you guys. So I want you to take a look for yourself and make your own decision. Enjoy. Take a look. Now let's start with pork. Pork seems to be an animal that people cannot let go. They have to consume it in some type of way, right? Whether it's pork chops, whether it's ham, whether it's bacon. They love that bacon. They can't give the pig up for some reason. But we've all heard that a pig would literally eat anything. I'm here to tell you, man, a pig would eat its own poop, man. Oh, you don't believe me? Check this out. Now, we all heard the old expression, you are what you eat. And if you're eating pork, it seems like you're eating feces. So I'd rather not consume an animal that will be willing to eat its own feces and other animals' feces. I don't know about you, not something I'm down with. Maybe that's one of the reasons why the Most High told us to stay away from that animal. I don't know. You be the judge. But if that's not enough to convince you, check this out.
Pigs carry a variety of parasites in their bodies and meat. Some of these parasites are difficult to kill, even when cooking. This is the reason there are so many warnings out there about eating undercooked pork. Pork poses certain health risks from bacteria and resistant bacteria that causes infection and viruses. Shocking new research has shown that millions of people are living with parasites inside them from eating pork. Here are some of the deadliest parasites found in humans that consume pork. Pork tapeworm parasite, Taenia solium. The pork tapeworm is number 1 in top 10 list of foodborne parasites in the world, affecting 50 million people worldwide, killing up to 50,000 people each year worldwide. Though these figures are both likely to be underestimated according to the researchers. Tapeworm infections are common in Asia, Africa, the Philippines, South America, parts of the southern Europe, and pockets of North America. The pork tapeworm can affect your heart, brain, lungs, and diaphragm. In 60% of the diagnosed cases of pork tapeworm, the victim has cysts inside the brain, and with the cysts in the brain you get seizures, coma, hallucinations, or even possible death. The pork tapeworm forms cysts inside the tissue of the pig. When the human eats pork, they get infected. Adult tapeworms living inside the intestines of humans produce up to 50,000 eggs each. In the human gut, the cysts form into an adult tapeworm, where these can grow up to several meters long. The adult worms lay eggs that have passed into human feces. If the pig eats the feces, the pig grows cysts inside its muscles, tissues, and the life cycle repeats. Tapeworm larvae brain parasites is an increasingly serious public health problem around the world. Pork tapeworm larvae can create cavities in the brain and other parts of the body tissues, where their tiny bodies can grow sometimes into tapeworms 2 to 7 meters long and can live up to 25 years in the human body. CT scans have shown affected patients having so many wormholes in the brain, making it appear similar to a starry sky. Chronic headaches and pork tapeworms. New research has shown that the cause of chronic headaches, such as migraines and tension, headache symptoms may be a sign of pork tapeworm inside the brain. The most common cause of adult onset epilepsy in the world is caused by pork tapeworm. 50 million people around the world are affected by epilepsy, many of which are caused by pork tapeworm. It can cause brain tumors, depression, dementia, aneurysm. Aneurysm occurs when part of the blood vessel, artery, or cardiac chamber swells, potentially causing headaches, dizziness, seizures, other neurological disorders, and sudden death. This one parasite alone should be enough to stop you from eating pork.
That's the reason why I say no pork on my fork. I refuse to eat pork. 1, because the Most High commanded me to do so, but 2, the animal is absolutely disgusting. It'll eat its own feces. It contains a lot of worms, a lot of parasites that cause nothing but bodily harm to you, and you could potentially lose your life. But hey, if you can't put the bacon down, you can't put the pork chop down, what do you want me to say? But that's one of the reasons God is telling us not to consume this animal. We shouldn't be dealing with pork. Now, I know this is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, but the crab, lobster, shrimp, and catfish, anything with no scales or no fins, man, we're not supposed to be dealing with that according to the dietary law. But I know some of you feel like if you could put garlic butter sauce and Old Bay seasoning on it, it's good to go. But guess what? We're not supposed to be consuming that at all. And it's a reason why we're not supposed to be consuming that. Check it out.
Shrimp may be expensive, but did you know that shrimps are cockroaches of the sea? Yes. In fact, the majority of a shrimp's diet consists of feces. If you eat shrimp, you're eating feces from thousands of different creatures, including human poop.
Wait. Now, I know he just didn't say a shrimp's normal diet is feces. If y'all don't know what feces is, now y'all gotta know what feces is. That's poop. Dookie, shit, however you want to refer to it, that's what it is. And that's what a shrimp is normally eating on a day-to-day. Maybe that's where they get all the flavor from that y'all love so much. It's not the garlic butter or the Old Bay seasoning. It's from the poop. Let's see what else we can see about the shellfish that you love so much. Some doctors and nutritionists say shellfish, which include oysters, clams, lobster, shrimp, and mussels, should be avoided. Raw shellfish sometimes contains a virus that causes a different form of hepatitis, which can be dangerous and even fatal to people with hepatitis C. So shellfish could literally give you a form of hepatitis that's not even normal. It says a different form of hepatitis. What other form can it be? We already got A, B, and C. Would this give you hepatitis K? I don't know. But I know it sounds like it could kill you. But you could keep eating it if you like. Now, I know somebody out there like, well, he's just talking about shrimp. He ain't talking about my crab or my lobster. Well, let's take a look at your crab really quick. So, as you can see, the delicious crab that you love oh so much is feasting on a dead rat. And this is the exact reason why we should be keeping the dietary laws. This is what the Bible was referring to without having to literally say it word for word. Because clearly these type of animals will feast on anything. We are seeing animals that are literally eating feces, that are literally scavengers eating other dead animals. Hopefully you're starting to see why these animals are considered unclean or even an abomination to you because of what they're eating. So we have to do a better job being careful with what we're putting inside our own bodies. Oh, I didn't forget, man. Some of y'all like to eat wild game, man. I got something for y'all too. Check this out.
That's right, this episode's all about poop. Let's get into it. Rabbits have two types of poop. One is the commonly seen round hard pellets. This is not eaten. And the other is called a cecotrope and looks almost like a smelly berry. This is the special poop that is eaten. A rabbit's food is hard to digest, and as its food gets passed through its digestive system, nutrients are poorly absorbed. Some food is passed as hard pellet waste, but some is forced back into the cecum where it is fermented by bacteria and broken down into simple sugars, other essential nutrients, and forms a cecotrope that is then passed through the anus and eaten.
I hope y'all not shocked yet, man. We got another animal that eats feces. Y'all can't be shocked. We showed you multiple before this one, so do not be shocked. So hopefully by you seeing some of the things in this video, you realize you probably shouldn't be consuming these animals, right? Why would we waste our time eating all these other animals that eat other dead organisms or that eat shit, quite frankly? Excuse my language, but it is what it is. So let's use our mind. Some of you guys want to dig deep into the scriptures to try to disprove the dietary laws, but it's literally straight in our face about what these animals consume, how they live, what they eat on a day-to-day basis. We shouldn't be eating these animals, right? And for those people who will watch a video like this or watch others who made videos similar and say, you know what, I'm going to still eat pork, I'ma still eat crab, lobster, shrimp, catfish, still eat stuff like wild boar or rabbits, this is what I say to you.
Well, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.